We are en route to buy a $600 unit of a Dodge Durango. 3 of us are going to buy vehicles with a budget of $1,500. Nobody knows what anybody else is getting that's actually doing this. So it's just going to be kind of a big show up, this is what we've got, see what happens, and do a bunch of things against each other with said vehicles. And the vehicle that I've picked, well, not really picked, but it was, again, $600, and that's what decided it for me. But it is rear-wheel drive, 4.7 V8. It's got a bunch of miles, doesn't run. It's got head gasket issues. It's going to be a mess, but I think it can be bought for $600. It's not here local, but it's not far away either, so there's that. But buy it, get it running, and have it running and driving for under about $1,000, which is well under that $1,500 budget, which is great because I don't have $1,500 laying around anyway. So, perfect for me. And then maybe if it's still alive and runs good and all that stuff after we're done with it, can potentially sell it and make a little bit of money off of it is my end plan. But we've not even seen this vehicle yet. I know it's got issues. We're liable to get there and not even buy it. Who knows? But we're gonna see what happens anyway. So this is going to be what we use in this, or what I'm going to use in this cheap car shootout we're doing. It's a 2001 Durango 4.7 V8 auto. Obviously, all Durangos are automatic. But this thing was a whopping $500. I took all this off because we'll clean all that up. Fender flares and door moldings, all these just look awful if anybody wants to sit. This side still got them, but they'll come off just because they look horrible. Got this and supposedly needed head gaskets, and it was parked. But then they proceeded to tell me about them taking it apart. They said they took the head gasket covers off. Still don't know what that means. But this is what we got. They took a lot of stuff apart, let it sit outside. It's all rusty. The bottom end does not rotate whatsoever. Even with an entire jack handle on it, trying to rotate it, the motor's seized. And maybe all the stuff's here, maybe it's not, we don't know. Ended up giving them $500 for it. Supposedly everything else is good. I've already located another 4.7 V8 for it out of a Dakota. Supposedly it'll all work. It's got some headers on it and some other stuff too, so there's that. I mean, this thing's not going to make a ton of power, but it's rear-wheel drive, it's cheap, and some of the stuff we're going to do head-to-head will be on dirt, so hopefully we can get sideways and all that stuff, throw dirt everywhere. You can see this thing's been full burnout machine already. It was a younger kid that had it. And from what I can gather, they basically broke it, or beat on it, broke it, parked it. And here we are. Oh, the windshield wipers are missing for some reason. I don't know why. There's the seat. There's the other seats. They just, I don't know why they started, the gas tank's got a hole in it. I don't know why they started taking stuff apart, but anywho, this thing reeks. It's got a nice funk to it. We've got some Sad Boy Rainbow Blood fruit line juice. Yeah, this thing's, it's nasty in here. There's holes cut in things, and there's all that funkiness down in there. And pull up my flashlight so you can see a little better. There's this, yeah, there's mice and just all around nastiness. There's the bumper that I'm now noticing is missing one of the fog lights. There's the intake under there, and it's like Star Wars Monopoly. Maybe play that later. And then all kinds of good stuff. Lots of Snickers wrappers. Cigarettes. Like I said, Sad Boy Rainbow Blood there. Got everything in here, really. Got Beats on the dash. Heck yeah. Got a fairly new looking head unit at least. I might actually use that in our other Durango. Door panels are all here. It's weird because that's like one of the easiest things to take apart. Radiator and condenser back there. Again, I don't know why. Headliner's not in bad shape. Windshield's not shattered or nothing stupid. And it's actually, and under it is really, it's not rusty. It's pretty solid. I think it's just had a rough couple years. That's, yeah, custom body line. It's good. This just flaps around in the breeze. Look back here, you've got a bumper that I am now noticing is foobarred, and one fog light. Like I said, just noticed that too. All the funkiness, bag of bolts that we don't know what it is. We know it goes to a 2001 Dodge Durango apparently. That's it. It'll be a good budget beater for sure. Has it got one pinstripe? Does the other side have a pinstripe? Okay. I thought only one side had pinstripes. I've not noticed this side. Wouldn't shock me. It's got the tow package on it, which means it's got some other goodies that our Durango doesn't have. So even if I blow this thing up before this is all over with, I can scavenge some parts off of it, part it out. But I mean, in under it, it's pretty clean, honestly. I've got to get under there and see what they've done to that gas tank and why it has a hole in it. Hopefully the transmission, rear end, all that works like it should, but we'll see and see how all this comes together. I've got 2 months to get all this running and ready for that shootout. The other vehicle has already been acquired. It's a supercharged Nissan Xterra, and it is already running, driving, ready to go. This is not. This is a long way from it. We just got this here like 2 days ago, so it's a long way off. But it'll be fun. There's all the oil that was in the motor. There was about 3 times as much water that was just rusty colored doo-doo water. So versus spending a lot of time on that motor, I found an entire motor that's good for like $400. So we're just gonna replace that whole motor and only be in this deal for about $900, and then go from there. If it runs good and it needs other stuff, we'll see. But that ought to get it going. So that's this is my newest terrible financial decision.